Okay, let's do this. Hi, Luna. Let me just... Okay. I've been drawing these off stream, but this is what I've been working on. Hello. Some girls there. I want to finish this too, so I should probably do this first. Where's my pen? I'm trying out this pen here. I have told myself I've sworn off inking things. I'm still not sure what I want to do or how I want to finish art, so let's try to work a little bit. Not feeling well today, but I will do my best. I'm going through phases right now where sometimes I want to ink things and sometimes I never want to see an ink pen ever again. This ink pen's kind of interesting because it doesn't actually delete all the way. Okay. Okay. Hi, Chama. I'm very tired today, but I wanted to try to focus on something. I've been very lethargic all day. Thanks. I'm still struggling whether or not I want to ink pictures or not, you know? Trying out this pen. I've been playing Ragnarok Origin, but I don't know if people actually play that game because like for some reason the game wants to force you to do like 4-player like instance content, but like I don't think anyone queues up for those things, you know? And I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I want to make some tights or something like that. Because you can't buy them on the market or anything like that. You have to craft most things in this game. And, yeah, you get blueprints from, you know, those dungeons that you require people. And you can't, they will not allow you to do it solo. And I'm like, okay, well, guess that's as far as I go with that. Unless I'm doing something very wrong. Yeah, it's very interesting. It feels kind of weird, honestly. Like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, and maybe I'm... Because it's like a level 30 dungeon, and I'm already level 56, but I can't get anyone to do it with me. Maybe I should join a guild or something. Okay. Yeah, it's really weird, right? I mean, there were some. There were some in the original game. No, that's a little too small. Oh, I see. Mm, yeah, okay. I think that's better. I just gotta make sure I match the curve. Okay. Yeah. And this game does have endless tower and stuff like that. It's actually a pretty good recreation of the original game. It's just like, you know, downscaled slightly. But like, you definitely feel the monetization, you know? Well, I think one problem I have, and I'm looking at this picture right now, is that I hate having thin line art. And like, I think I think that's part of my problem. But then I don't like how my line art looks because it's not like fanciful, you know? But because if I don't know, like I don't know if you can tell, but what I've drawn today is a lot thicker than what was on the other day that I was working on this, you know? And I'm just like these lines are like a lot thinner, you know? Like this is the same pen, I know that for sure. But like these lines are a lot thinner and these are like way thick. And I'm just like I think maybe I just don't like thin art line art. But I like how it looks on other people's art. I don't think I don't know. I can't figure out what I like, you know? Hello. Welcome to hand drawing simulator right now. One of these fingers I'm pretty sure is covered. I want to say it's the index finger. Um, but I don't have a reference in front of me right now. Thanks. This is the knee pen? Knife pen? I think I bought it on Clip Studio when they were doing the 10-year anniversary of Clip Studio because they were giving away free money points. So I'm trying out the pen I got because I've had it for a while now, but I haven't tried inking in a while. A lot of my art lately has no inking. Okay. I'll figure out how that connects later. My sketch lines are actually pretty understandable, I think. So I can just like I don't want the line art to look perfect, you know? I want it to like be a little wibbly. I don't unless I'm like doing really complex weapons, I don't really want to think about you know, rulers and stuff like that. Also, sorry everyone, I really like the turn aspect of an iPad, so you might see me turning. Is that correct? Yeah, it seems fine to do that. Turning the canvas a lot. Ugh, I accidentally delete the line art. Hold on. Hello? Oh. I somehow switched to the bucket tool. Oh, and then I switched to the pen tool. Okay. I got some smooth beats on tonight. I don't want to think about RPG music right now. Mostly because I get really distracted when I'm searching for songs. But you see what I mean though? Like this doesn't actually delete the whole, like, see? Which is really interesting. Okay. I like how I'm leaving, like, the chest area for last. Like I'm scared to draw it. That's kind of a tangent there. I don't think tangents are that big of a deal, but I want to bring it a little more. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I need... I think I'll do... Wait, do you see this? Do you see how it, like, erases, but doesn't erase, like, the whole line until you do it a second pass over? Like, I wonder why you would want that, you know? I want to make sure that these, match. There we go. Oops. I feel like I should make that pointy too. Oops, that's not right. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. I hope everyone's having a good night. I've just been kind of blobbing all day. I worked a little bit at work. But I wasn't feeling well for most of the day. I'll try to make up some work tomorrow too. Been doing some PvP here and there, just trying out Scholar in PvP, just a level Scholar and Summoner on Ume. Because it's, you know, you kill two birds with one stone and I know how to play. Yeah, it seems like when I switched to opaque, like no no color mode, it just kind of like shows you a ghost. And that's interesting. Because it looks really opaque, you know, when you color it in with black. It is, if I'm really, like if I have a really light hand, you can see it's kind of gray instead of black. This is on an iPad, by the way, 13 Pro, 12.9 Pro. All right, let's face our fears and take care of the chest area. Okay. I usually don't draw bodies this stylized, but I don't know. With RO, I kind of feel like it. Yeah, when I use a regular eraser, it's totally fine. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there's like a little flap of cloth here now, and I don't know if this was in the original art, but in Ragnarok Origin it's there, so. I might use this pen because I want to make portraits because I want to. One of my friends is working on a Rempy game, and like watching them do a Rempy game makes me want to do a Rempy game, you know? Because I'm just like, oh, that sounds really cool. Because I always want to do everything, but I really kind of want to try to do other storytelling. I want to do some storytelling. I don't think I'm very good at it, but like I want to do some storytelling, you know, and like the I'm not saying that Rempy is easy or anything like that, or like visual novels, but like the less drawing I have to do, the better, I'd say. Cause like drawing a comic is hard, you know. Like I know people can do it and they're great at it, but like I don't know. For me, I'm just like I get distracted. Actually, you know what? Looking at my PC screen, I also gotta fix the boobs. They're kind of a little squished. Looking at my PC screen, the pen isn't 100% opaque. On my iPad it looks opaque, but everything looks opaque on my iPad because it's a really saturated screen. Sorry, I'm looking at the I'm looking to see if I like how this looks right now. Yeah, like I'm a very easily motivated person if I see someone else doing it and I think something's cool, you know? I don't need the sketch to know where other things go here because I've drawn hunters for a very long time. Oh, I got an email. I got an email today. I shared it with my wife and my roommate. I got an email from oh, that's a tangent. We call that a tangent. I got an email from the LiveJournal being like, "Hey, congratulations on your 21st year anniversary with us." And I just kind of like went, "Ugh." I felt I felt such damage reading that, you know? 21 years, baby. I kind of want to like yeah. And let me just give like a hint of a line over here, I guess. 21 years, baby. I still use my childhood email for everything, so I'm just like, hey, listen, I'm gonna give you an email. Don't don't judge me, okay? I made it when I was 12 because I remember getting my Gmail like beta, my Google Mail beta code, and I'm like, hell yeah. um, it is funny though talking about like mortgage things with a realtor and stuff and being like, yeah, this is my email. Fucking enjoy this shit. No, I won't color it in. I think that might be a little too stark. Okay. I'll make this black though. Oh, I need to do boop 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 boop. Like sorry, you have to know my deep dark secret. I've been with my bank for so long though that I wonder if I can ask them to make like a custom card where there's just anime drawings on it. That'd be fun, right? I know they do that kind of service, so I'm just like, why not, you know? We only live once, might as well have an anime figure or an anime girl on your Visa Platinum or whatever. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that's probably good. I definitely drew the panels on the blouse a little less curved. But you know what? I kind of like it that way. Alright. This is 7. Yeah, it does have a name. Okay. And we're going to go here. See, the problem is that sometimes I want to try doing, like, shaded art, you know? But, like, with my line art, it kind of doesn't really work that well with it. But I still would want to do it, like, someday, you know? Mostly because I want to use, gradient mapping, you know? Yeah, gradient mapping sounds fun. But I don't think my art is, like, the right kind of art for it sometimes. I didn't even draw the sleeve right on the left, on the right hand, I should say. It's left on our screen, but it's right. Okay. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're just here to finish work. We're not here to think too hard on it. There's one picture I started coloring where I went, maybe I should just use a gradient map for this, you know? And I might do that at some point. Okay. Because this is how I normally work. I invert my layer. I pick a random color, fill it in. Alright, there's my character. Let me actually add another layer, black, and get a line out. Where is it? Okay, and we're just going to do that. But that's actually going to be behind the character, so it can be back there. There. So that's how I do my stuff normally. And then, you know, I usually do a multiply layer just because this is the fastest way of getting a picture done. I feel like I have a lot of ideas, but like not the patience, you know? Oh, you can really tell here. You see that? You can really tell like where lines used to be. I'm just looking around to see if there's anywhere else like that. It's not too big of a deal though. Oops, I don't have this turned on. I do wonder, okay, so it doesn't give another color layer. Okay. This is an interesting pen. It does seem to be kind of like watery almost. There's like a very thin like layer on the outside. Interesting. I did some PvP today. I've been doing a lot of casual just because, you know, I want to have fun. I don't really want to think about ranking or anything. Sometimes it feels a little more personal in rank than not. But, oh man, I had some interesting PvP matches today. Just people who didn't know how to use their heal at all. Which I get, you know, casual, you'll get people who just started playing, you know, going in there. But then they started, like, going hello whenever they kept dying, and I'm just like, you need a heal. You need a heal. What do you want from me? Alright, so that's where my light source is. Also, we were both healers. It's like, I ain't healing you. I never heal in PvP. I've come to the conclusion that anytime I heal someone in PvP in like crystalline conflict, not in front lines, in crystalline conflict, they just die. They don't use their their stuff to save themselves, you know. So I wasted a loquium, you know. And now you're thinking like, oh, it's not a waste to use an eloquium, and it's like, it is because the eloquium is like not a GCD here, you know. It's a one-time use, and you wait. I'm impressed with how much survivability scholars have, though. Okay. Okay. I don't mind the very tiny bit of like a streak outline either. I think it looks pretty nice. But this does make me think of whatever the size settings were on the tool paint tool side, where like you would have like a border. Let's see. I'm just looking to see if there's any difference from. Okay. Okay. You know what game I really want to play again soon? Even though I just very recently played it. I really want to play Breath of Fire 3 again. I could tell you guys so much about that game. I could talk the entire, like, 30 hours it takes for me to clear that game. I am a professional. At that game. This song makes you think of a song in there. I didn't turn off the air, did I? No, I'm just warm. Sasha. The lovely Miss Sasha is here. She's yelling for food in 20 minutes. I missed a line here. Let me go ahead and fix that. There we go. Here, that's Sasha, you gotta wait. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to lock this layer and give some areas a little bit of darker area. Just areas that might be a little darker than others. I don't want her neck to be that dark. Just the area around it. Also, you can see where, like, things have gone perhaps not the best. Okay. Okay. I do want to go back to the main color, this one, and clean this up. I don't want this area that dark. Okay. I could also like lighten some areas too, but for now, let me just go here. Reset that. Just stuff like that, you know? I do need to do the eyes too. Usually do them separate though. But I'll do them now. Alright, that's a layer. Hey, don't be right next. I can't move back because Sasha's on top of my wheel spokes right now, so I have to wait a second to reset my drawing position. Sasha, don't be there. Thanks. Okay. So now we are going to fix this area here because I didn't shadow it. I'll just use a random blue. Okay, so now we're gonna go make a lighting layer. This is how I used to also do Solstoria. I want a little bit of light, not too much, and then I'll go in with a line. Okay, that seems fine. And then I tend to go in with like, you know, something like that. I'll leave that alone, because, I think it kind of gives it something. I might change the color of this later, but not yet. Oh my god, Sasha. She is so upset that we haven't fed her yet. Let's see. Hopefully y'all can hear her. She is kind of going, she's thrashing right now. I'll add more. Probably add more highlights once I take a look and see how everything looks. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to hide these two layers. Go here, and we're going to actually color the actual drawing. I don't know why I picked green. There's no real reason for it. Okay. Now we're gonna go in, make sure it's all colored in. I'll do her eyes on a different layer. It's better to do like a color that, like, you know, is pretty heavily on the character, like the skin tone. Okay, so that's skin. I'm going to go ahead and, oh wait, ear? And ear. Oh, thank you, Arkita. Let's see. Okay, so that's that. You can kind of tell, I don't know if you guys can see it, but you can kind of tell the coloring in the, because I just filled it in with my pen, the coloring on the skin versus like where the nose shadow is supposed to be is like a little bit off. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. Kind of looks kind of cool. Alright, I am going to add a little bit of like flourish though. Let's see. I do want like rosier cheeks for the character. And then some coloring on the hand. And maybe on the knee a little. Oh, thank you! I'm experimenting because I actually hate using line art usually. So I'm trying some things out here. And then I'm gonna make a new layer. Save. I'm going to color in the eyes. But yeah, see, this pen doesn't actually 100% cover color, which I think is kind of cool. You have to go over it twice, basically. I did leave a little green there, so I'll go back and fix it in a second. I don't like using pure white for the eyes either. I think it looks kind of cuter with less white. Let's see. There. I think I made her eye color. Let's see. I think I made like a neutral kind of like. This is going to be interesting to test this pen. I can definitely see my strokes whenever I try to fill in with this pen. This is a new pen I'm testing out. It's pretty alright. It's pretty interesting. But here I'm gonna fill it in. And you can kind of see the difference. I don't mind it too much. And then kind of want to at least add a little bit more detail. Oh my god, Sasha, you don't need a screen for... Your life is so hard, Sasha. It's my cat's food time. In 6 minutes, yeah. In 6 minutes, my cat's food time. And she's just not having it. Oh, you can really see with white. Do you see that? It's really interesting. Okay. I'm going to take this color, give it a little bit of pink in it. Let me just clean up. There. And in case this is what it's going to look like. I am going to change the coloring on the skin because it's blue right now. And I don't want it blue. I want it, you know, a peachier color. I did everything in a blue just so that I could see what it looks like. Okay. So let's go back over here on this one. We're going to change that to a peachier tone. Okay. And now to be careful, because you know I don't want to overdo the stuff near it. Okay. I'll leave the eyes as they are right now. Okay. I need to fill that part in. There we go. Okay. My wife is feeding the cat and or subjecting her to torture, I'm not sure. I know you fed her. You did great, babe. It's not the same color, but you know what? That's fine. I don't mind it being... I do want to add a little bit of that just to make it look a little, just to make it pop a little more. And here I'm going to put a little bit of, do I want, that seems fine. And then I'm going to erase a little bit. I think that's fine for now. Kind of wanted a little bit of a different color though. Maybe something like that. I'll go back to that later. Okay. And this is actually kind of her hair color as it is, so I'm gonna leave that as her hair. Her hair is done too. Now I just gotta fill in the rest. But we're going to remove those for a second. We're going to go here. We're going to add Okay, we're gonna go in here, color these guys, and then we're gonna turn it on to this, and we're going to give it a bit of a gradient. Something like that. Do I remember what this outfit looks like? I remember most of it, but let me look up a reference. Let's see. Yep, okay, so there's actually a slit on the side, but we'll just chalk that up. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to color this in. Hello? Oh. There we go. Color this in. Like that. I think we're mostly okay. Good on that. And then there we go. And I believe that's actually a darker color. It is a darker color. Okay. But this is the same color. And then we're going to color this lighter. It needs to be lighter. Okay. And then it seems a little too dark for my palette. Oops. There we go. I just don't want it to be the same exact color as the gloves. Okay, so next is, what color is the skirt? It is like a taupey. This isn't taupe. Brown, just like a brown. And then we have these guys being bronze. Like, I want to make sure they look a completely different color from everything else. I've used Clip for a little bit. There's some things I still don't really know how to use on the iPad version of Clip Studio, but like, I know a couple of small things you can do on here. Gradient mapping's the thing I want to learn how to do, which I know how to do it. I just haven't, you know, found the time to use it. There's a picture I might redo, honestly. It's kind of halfway done, and I kind of want to use it on that. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to have to do the accessories. I'm actually going to color this one in, because this is also bronze. Okay? Okay, and now we're going to go here, and then the bow, I don't know, let's make the bow of a lighter color. Gotta make sure I color over twice. Okay, and then we're going to take a darker color, and maybe a lighter color here. And then, okay, so this is where it's gonna get interesting. So we're going to get this, and we're going to put a kind of woodish green. Okay. All this needs to be that green. And then don't know why I forgot that. And then, by the way, I can just hold my finger down and grab a color that way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I never use it. Oh yeah, no, thank you. I am experimenting and trying to learn how to do different things on this program still. Myself, I should say. I need to fill that in right there. Okay. Make sure that's all nice and filled in. Grab this color, because I totally forgot about this buckle up here. Okay. Okay. And now we're gonna go here and fix this. Okay. And then next we just need to add the purple, and we should honestly be almost done. If I want to add anything else, I can add. I haven't finished the drawing in so long. It's like a cool purple. I don't know if I like that purple, we'll see. Okay, be careful with the hair, because the hair is not actually going to be colored. I think it needs to be cooler. I think that's better. Alright, and then we just turn these back on. Okay. I need to give... So sometimes I put a eye, like a highlight on the eye. I didn't do it this time, but I might do it. Whoops. I kind of like the watercolor line look, but okay. I'm trying to think if I want it with the eye. I feel like it is missing it, so I'll go ahead and leave it on there. Okay. And then I'm gonna go here, do some of the bow. Don't know why I didn't color that in earlier. Okay. Honestly, the bow doesn't need that much. Okay, okay. And now everyone's favorite time. We go here, and we color those lines in. Let's see. Right, I need to fix that. Hold on. It's on this layer. There we go. I didn't really want her face that dark. There we go. Oops. We go over here. Coloring some of her lashes. I don't want to color in too much of the line art, just a little bit. Okay. Thanks again. Let's see. I think I just want to add a little bit more, and then we're done with this picture. And then we have to work on the other ones. Alright, I think that's pretty much done. Let's see what it looks like on my monitor. Looks a little bit more saturated on my iPad than on my computer monitor, but that might just also be my gaming monitor, my work monitor. Oh, okay. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. Okay. Actually, I think my work monitor is off because I know the background color is white, and on the screen it kind of looks a little tinted. Thanks to myself. I don't think it's like interesting. Anyway, okay. Let's save this, and I'll tweet it out too. Tweet it on the other Angie. Hold on, I'm very slow at typing on a iPad. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, so there's that. That's what that looks like. We're gonna go ahead and save this.